जिंदगी की सफर में गुजर जाती जो मकान फिर नहीं आते फिर नहीं आते जिंदगी की सफर में गुजर जाते जो मकान
नाई मेरा मंजिल है भगवान का पानी उसी का भोगी उसी के सब कुछ उसी माने का कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे विधि न तेरी कठाई की आसन कर मधो तेरा घर बन जाए चिक चिकों तेरा घर बन जाए पिंजरे के पंछी तेरा घर बन जाए तेरा घर बन जाए तो
Mothers, fathers, brothers and sisters all, sit around, assalam, and good morning. So we have had so far one segment of bhajan singing, and we're going to continue the program, of course, at this time. I just want to let you know what form it takes. We'll have two other bhajans, and then we can start with the tributes. My friends, I know today for sure there are going to be many speakers. I want to caution you very early to ensure that you be as brief as possible with your speeches so that we can facilitate as many speakers and many singers too as possible. So we're all here to give our love to this family. We're here to give our support, like I said last night, because this is nothing easy. This is indeed very, very difficult to this family. Not one, but dealing with two deaths very close to each other. We pray that the blessings of Bhagwan be with them so they can get the strength to carry on. Let us continue to give them our love and support, and this will surely go a very far way. Today with us too is our officiating Dr. Ravinji, so he'll be presenting his sermon later on. We have a eulogy, some tributes and bhajans, like I said. I'll now hand you over to Mataji Rajkumari, family from Perseverance, a relative from Akolocha. I want to say to those persons who would like to speak, please indicate so that that can be facilitated on today's program. We're leaving here 12:15, so we must wrap up everything by then. Please also note, sympathizers, that we have continuous viewing. So if you'd like to have a chance, if you'd like to see the body, then please feel free to do so now. When we start speeches, we're going to stop the viewing. Mataji?
कृष्ण मुरारी शरण तुम्हारी पार करो अब नैया हमारी जनमानी गई जगमाही कब हो न बातें करे तुम्हारी Krishna Murari, Krishna
Dhanyavad to you. Mataji Rajkumari, thank you so much for glorifying Bhagavan Sri Krishna, which is deemed very appropriate at this time. We listen to Mataji Sanjo at the bhajan at this time, and after that, sympathizers, we're going to start with the tributes. And to start the ball rolling, I'll ask Pandit Bhavishanji, who's with us, to make his contribution, and that will be followed by Tatiana, one of the neighbors around here. Again, I want to remind all the speakers to just show great respect for time, because I'm already told that we have quite a few speakers, and I'd really like if everyone can have that respect for time today. So, Aunty Sandra.
चलते चलते मेरे गीत यार रखना, कभी अलविदा कहना, कभी अलविदा कहना। चलते
very soothing, very touching indeed. Thank you so much, Aunty Sandra, for that appropriate rendition. At this time, we're going to start the tributes. So I'm kindly asking persons to come out in this order. We have Parishan G, he's here with us. This will be followed by Tatiana. And after that, we'll have Aunty Shanta Spring.
Thank you, Sabhapati, Sir Partner from the Education Department. Please join me in prayers. You can sit, Hajur Pratna. Dharam Deo Bhagwan Ki Jai. Om Anadi Deva Januja Sankachakra Gadadhara Akshay Pundarika Sharma Mataro Marcy Pretatma Moksha Pradurva Shri Rama Nama Satya Hai Shri Rama Nama Satya Hai Shri Rama Nama Satya Hai Sab koi gatu hai Tasmai Swadha Tasmai Swadha Tasmai Swadha Dharam Dev Bhagwan Ki Jai. Sitaram to all Hindus, Salam to all Muslims, a pleasant good morning to all Christians. Permit me here this morning, on behalf of myself and my families, my immediate families and extended families, behalf of all the pandits, behalf of all the mandirs and devotees of those various mandirs, behalf of the Badrinath Ashram, behalf of the USA Pandits Parishad, behalf of the Atma Jyoti Ramangol and Tasa Group, behalf of Council Gomati Singh, Council Himraj Rajkumar, and Council Yoganand. This morning we send our deepest sympathy and condolence at this time of grief to the loving Pati Deo Luchan, the other half of Marcy, and to the other children, other family relatives. We send our deepest sympathy and condolence at this time of grief. Only about 2 weeks or so, I have conducted a funeral service here for the son of Bhaiji Luchan. This time is very, very sad. But as I said time and again, Brahmali Kesumetanahara, that when our mother bring forth us in this world, Brahmaji writing in the back of our skull, that when we come here, that when we have to go back and how we have to go back. We all come here with a return ticket. And Sister Marcy, she was a very, very good person in the Riverstone Mandir. She always busy and get up, put the items and make the parasal and so on. I will miss her for that. But nevertheless, that what we have seen here today, one day when the bell told that we have to go back to that biyad. Devotees, Bhagwan Ram and Vibhishan have discussion. And after that discussion, they make alliance, they make promise to each other. And then the battle starts between Bhagwan Ram and Ravan. On the fourth quarter of that battle, Bhagwan Ram hit the pushpak of Ravan, and that pushpak fell down. Ravan fell on the ground. He was unconscious to his will. And when he come back to sense realization, Bhagwan Ram said to him, he said, Ravan, go home, consider yourself, and come back, we shall talk. But then Ravan did not hear. And then Bhavishan said to Bhagwan Ram, he said, Bhagwan, you can send my brother to Yamlok in that way. So Bhagwan Ram said, how you mean? He said, no, that so much of sharp already, 30 have gone, and my brother still standing there. So Bhagwan Ram says, Vibhishan, can you advise me, tell me something? Vibhishan says, Bhagwan, if you not shot Ravan at his navel, he wouldn't die. And Bhagwan Ram raised his hands, and Vibhishan couldn't see anymore, but his eyelids were winking. And then Bhagwan Ram shot that arrow straight to the navel of Ravan. He fell on that ground and he gone to Yamlok. Bhagwan Ram said, oh, Vibhishan, look your brother gone to Yamlok. And he was looking around, but he cannot see. And then Bhagwan Ram raised his hands again. And then we can see his brother lie on that ground. And he gone and he hugged his brother. And he pitied him. And he said, my brother, when I was saying to you that our grandsires, I just sent message to me to you, you pushed me out of Lanka. And today, you didn't hear what would happen to you. Devotees, this lesson here is for us here, as human beings, as brothers and sisters, mother and father, that sometimes we don't live like brothers and sisters, like Bhagwan Ram, Bhai Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughan. Ram Chetma is the way of life for us to follow. It is not too late. And I must say to you that Sister Marcy, she was a good person in the Mandir. But nevertheless, I must say to all of you are good people, loving people, kind people. I beg of you, please, all the time, that please go to a respectful mandir, to a respectful mosque, and to a respectful church. And chat baal to Bhagwan Istan, Bhagwan want from us, and ask for your prayers. And also too as well, I beg of all of us, myself too, and all of you who are here, who is not here, you can pass the message. Please go and do your check up with your health. It is very, very important, and you have to start early so you can monitor that what the doctor told you that you have. So this is my little message here to you. Chora Jamila Jote Jagaka Kagaye Das Kabir Par Lagaye Ek Phal Mein Tulsi Ke Raghbir. पहाड़ लगाए एक फल में तुलसी के रंग में भोला भुलैया जीवन तेरा साजो राम भोला भोला भुलैया जीवन तेरा साजो राम भोला मन में बसाई आज तो मन लेकर नाम भोला सुगंधिं पुष्यवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेवा बन्धनान् मृत्युर्मोक्षयामृतात् तस्मै स्वधा धर्मदेव भगवान की जय. Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear Pandit Bhavisha Ji, for your words of inspiration. And I really hope you were listening attentively, devotees, because we know for sure that sometimes when we're given advice in our lives, we tend not to hear and we regret in time to come. And we know a great story from the Ramcharitamanas. Sometimes we feel like Ravan to listen. And when we fail to listen, we have to face the consequences. Today we are here for the funeral of a sister and mother, and there are many great lessons that are going to be taught. Let us try our best to remember them, impart them in our lives to be better devotees of God. Tatiana is next with her little speech, and after Tatiana, I will read a speech from a friend from the Riverstone Mandir, and then I'll open the floor to others.
was my neighbor and a very close person I have known. Aunty Marcy, for a very long time, she was always a kind-hearted and a loving person, had a smile on her face, and a very friendly individual, a hard-working person, and someone who always encouraged you to keep praying. Aunty Marcy, your life was indeed a blessing. You will always be in our heart. Uncle Luchan, Javed, and Robaldo, we have you in our prayer. Continue to rest in peace from Pretty and her family.
Thank you very much, dear Tatiana. And Tatiana happens to be the neighbor of Auntie Marcy. Before I ask the next speaker to come up and make his or her contribution, let me quickly run through this for you. It says, "My heart aches knowing that you are no more, my dear friend and sister Marcy. You are a light in the lives of so many, always kind, always loving, always full of warmth. Monday will surely not be the same place without you, Marcy, and I will deeply miss all your calls. Your laughter, your wisdom, and your unwavering support will never ever be forgotten. Though you have gone, O beautiful spirit, surely your memories live on in our hearts. And the countless memories we share will definitely help us to be better individuals as we live our lives. Rest peacefully, my dear friend Marcy. You will always be loved and missed dearly. From your friend, Sister Prano, from the Riverstone, Mandir." Thank you very much for listening to that. At this time, we have with us, and I'll facilitate this now, Reverend Keshina Dial. I'm sure she's very, very well known to all of you. And at this time, I'll invite her to make her contribution. My friends, I encourage you while Miss is coming to continue to support this family. This is indeed a very, very big blow. Less than a month ago, most of us here were at the same premises to send off the son. And it's so difficult.
Anyway.
Yes, so just about a month ago, we were here for something similar. And this is indeed very painful, very, very difficult. So do not stop, to give this family your love and support.
Gentle listeners, I say to you this morning, it's not good for many of us to lose the loved ones that we've cherished. Let me say, what a beautiful family this is. One of the blessings that I enjoy is beautiful friends and loved ones. Wherever I go, even if I travel in a speedboat, I can make a friend. If I travel in a minibus before I reach where I'm going, I can make a friend. Because friends, let me tell you, this world has need for a smile, for a good word, for encouragement, for praise. This world has place for this. And this is how I got very close to this family. God rest her soul. Shirley used to end up in my home at the time when we needed her. When there was sadness, when there was grief, where there was hurt. One time my little grandson wanted to do table tennis. And he decided to get the table and fix. He couldn't understand. It fell on his foot, and I didn't know what next to do. I couldn't manage with the table. And I'm looking around, and in walked Auntie Shirley. Later on, she had that stall at the market, But she would go early enough that she would line up in the doctor's line so that when I go, I can get an early space. That's love. Thank God that I was able to teach all these children. Blessed children. And today we can stand here and salute our brother Lochan. In Pomona there is Gary, who provides the cement blocks that if you want to cremate, if you want to entomb the dead, you have enough cement blocks. Come to Lochan at Airy Hall and you're going to find enough wood to do whatever you need to bring an end to that process. Today I want to remind all mothers and fathers too, as children listen. A mother is the creator of all living beings. She brings us into the world, but not at the flick of a finger. She feeds us with the umbilical cord that is designed to feed babies. And so we live in the 9 months. I'm sure sometimes you are impressed with the way mothers walk during those 9 months. But she does it happily. And I have read stories of mothers going to the courts, pleading for children. Don't send him down. I'm his mother. I'm pleading for him. That's the role of mothers. And today, Marcy is no more. I was here with the family when Marcy was going to come into this family to become a member, a prominent member. Most of us know that story. Marcy lived. We just listened to that tribute from the young lady from the Riverstone Mandir of her work. She came and she learned and she adjusted and she became one with the members of that Mandir. Today we have the little one who is going to remember this day when Mom looked so beautiful in this little container that is going to take her to the union. I encourage mothers today to carry on with the duties that you are embodied with. Love, patience, endurance. You don't pack up and leave as soon as a misunderstanding arises. You stay and you carry out your duties as a loving mother. I heard Chanta's name mentioned, and I'm sure she's going to say about the mother's love. You can never forget. You can never forget a mother's love. As big as I am, I'm in my 70s. And when my mother was alive, she's gone. And when I have to go to meetings, I stop at the gate and I say, is Ma in? And when I hear the word no, I turn around. I want to see her face. I want to hear her voice. Today, there is a missing link in this family. I know how much the sister-in-laws miss Marcy. But Lochan, you're left with precious memories. The times when she was patient with you. The times when she sat and she learned your work. The times when she learned the meals that you love. And she did it to the best of her ability. I can go on. God bless you, Lochan. And as we put her to rest today, I encourage husbands and wives to remember the vows that you made when you joined a union with your partner. Stay faithful. You can't go to the shop and buy quarter pound trust. They don't sell. It comes from your heart. Trust each other. Let your children know Dad loves Mom. And Mom would always be there as mother. Today, as we give God thanks for a life well lived, as a mother, as a wife, as a daughter-in-law, a sister-in-law, whatever names, neighbor, friend, I'm going to stop now. I just encourage you, continue to pray in whatever way. There is a nice song that you can remember the words. What a friend we have in Jesus. All our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. May her soul rest in peace. And may all those of you who are left continue to hold on to the hand of God. Behind the dim unknown stands God in the shadows, keeping watch over his own. You belong to him, and God continue to bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Reverend Keshi Nadiel. And it's true, my friends, if we place our trust in God, if we carry everything to Bhagwan, to God, surely he's going to see us through those difficult moments. Thank you again, Ms. Kishina, for your words of encouragement, to Uncle Luchan, and to the rest of this family. Next on our program, we have Councillor Shanta Springer, an activist also, a party activist that is, and she's going to speak today, I think, wearing that cap. So Aunty Shanta is now going to speak, and definitely she's going to bless our hearts with your mother's love. After which we'll have Sir Maida Pasad.
Namaste, good morning, and salam alaikum. I know today is not a good morning, but in everything, let's give praise and thanks. Today, I stand with a mixed emotion because my brother have faced a great challenge. Death in 1 month. But I would tell you, Lochan has a faith like a mustard seed. And I don't want to repeat what Sister Kay has to say, but the attributes that she said and she said about him and the family is perfectly has evident to prove. Many of us here knows the family and they know what they gives. But I came from the family, from small, I know the mother and I know Lochan mother and the sisters, we all grew up like brothers and sisters. And the love is still there. Today I want to stand on behalf of Jaden Pasad, who study with Rivaldo in Canada. Jaden and his family, Rivaldo, to you and your family, send his sincere condolences to you. He is very sorry that he could not be here, but his mom is here, but she's a bit nervous. And on behalf of the Lorries and the Pasad's family, and also the Regional Democratic Council, the Vice Chairman and the Regional Chairwoman, our sincere condolences to you, Lodge, and your entire family. Maxine is a true gift of God. On her life on earth, she touched the lives of many, and always will remember a woman who made a difference in people's lives. Love your parents, as Reverend Kay said. Love your mother and love your father, because I have lost mine and the pain is still there. And today I want to bless you with a popular song, a song that never goes old. And those who have mothers alive, cherish them. For one day, your time will come and your children will feel the same pain. Your mother's love, you should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you want to regret. Your mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you want to regret. Many nights she lose her rest, nurse you from her breast. Many nights she would complain and put you down to rest. Many days she grieve to see you grow from infancy. Many days she wondered to know what a child you may be. Use your conscience and sympathy. God says to worship me and then go to me. Your mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you come to regret. You may be the one, the only majesty. Having friends in a small quantity. You may be having friends in high society. Don't be no whatever you may be. You may having riches to comfort your soul. In the masterpiece of this world, your mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you come to regret. Never treat mother bad, ever make her sad. Make your mother happy and glad she never wish you bad. Never treat your mother bad, ever make her sad. Make your mother happy and glad she never wish you bad. Never miss the water till the well run dry. Just like when you're mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you want to regret. Your mother's love should never forget. The wrong things you do, child, you want to regret. Lord, always remember your pain is our pain and your loss is our loss.
Thank you very much, dear Auntie Shanta, for bringing the comforting words to this family. And of course, my friends, a great reminder to the children who are here to take great care of your parents, not only mothers, but take care of your parents. And today, my friends, I want to tell you one thing. When we take care of our parents, we are not doing them a favor. It is our bonding duty. Let us remember this. Our parents brought us into this world, and we are expected to care them when the time comes. So let us do our best, so that Bhagwan, so that God can always favor us for being good children to our parents. Thanks again, Auntie Shanta. my friends with us is a very reputable speaker, a retired head teacher, and presently a commissioner attached to the Teaching Service Commission. Sir Mida Prasad will now facilitate him, after which we'll have a member from the Riverstone Mandir.
Thank you, Sir Parmalan, District Education Officer, Department of Education, Region 2. Bereaved relatives, fellow sympathizers. Today is indeed a very sad day for all of us. I am feeling very melancholy, very sad this morning, because I know this individual. Today, my dear people, we are saying our last goodbye, our last farewell to a very loving mother, a loving daughter, a loving sister, and a loving wife. Before I proceed, I humbly want on behalf of my family to extend our condolences to the husband, children, and other relatives of this deceased. We pray that Lord Krishna is going to give them the health and strength to overcome this blow that he has struck them. And he has reason for doing so. My dear people, when death is in a home, everything is cold, everything is lifeless. Even the sun does not bring joy to you. You want to ask the aeroplane to scribble in the sky, my mom is dead, my wife is dead. Nothing is comfortable for us. But what we have to realize, my dear people, Bhagavad Gita said it, once we're born, we have to die. And there are 4 things that we cannot stop. And these 4 things are birth, death, disease, and old age. My dear people, I know this individual well. And I really want to give my sympathy to Mr. Luchan, a very good person to me. When his son died, I was on TSC Maturi Region 8. I was not here, but my whole body was here to give my sympathy. It is very hard for this man to lose his son and to lose his wife in such quick succession. We all pray that God is going to give him the health and strength to manage in these difficult times. As I said, one great writer said that our death, our lives are made from the death of others. That is, when people die, look at what they have done and the good things they have done, and we try to take them in our lives. I had many interactions with this individual because I used to come regularly to buy my little lumber and so on here. And every time I came and met her, she was always pleasant, always respectful, and always helpful. One day she took her son to my home in relation to his education and so on, and we had a long chat. She told me about her background. It was very simple, hard, not easy, and her dreams were that her children must get education. And I'm sure that the son is doing that. When good people die, this world is made poorer. This world is made poorer today because what she should have been doing now, somebody else has to do it, and we have lost that. So we have to realize that all of us have to die. Bhagavad Gita said that only the physical body goes. The soul does not die. The soul is invincible. Water cannot wet it, sword cannot cut it, fire cannot burn it, and so on. Only the physical body dies. And we as Hindus, we believe in what we call avagavan. That is the reincarnation, the coming and going of the soul. And we believe whatever we do in this birth, we are preparing for our next birth to come. And all of us sitting here this morning should be very, very thankful and proud of yourself because you have got this human body, which is the highest form of life, my dear people. The highest form of life. And therefore, we believe if you do good, very, very good things, You can go back and more to the Paramatma, or you can go back to heaven, then come back and get born into a good home and so on. At the same time, if you do not do good things, you can get a degraded life. So I'm asking this morning to change your lifestyle. As we've seen, young people are dying. We know of everything. We know how much money we have in the bank. We know how many cattle we have, what that and that. But we do not know how much more time we have to live. And death is inevitable. We have to die. So we have to prepare for it. The irony in life is that we make preparation for everything. A wedding, jandi, extend the house and so on. But are we making preparation for death? And my dear, the preparation for death is very simple. All we have to do is take care of ourselves. As the Panditji said, seek medical attention, be very hygienic, keep your place clean. Do that, find time to help other people. As Sister Kay said, we have to extend our heart to our hands and our heart also to other people in society who need our help. And above all, my dear people, we have to find time for God. If you don't find time, if you don't take God in our summer, in our good time, God will not come to us when it is our winter or bad time. So I'm asking this morning, since we know we have to die, let's prepare for it and let's change our lifestyle. Let's go to our respective places of worship and remember God. I want to share with you a little illustration so you see the importance of life. And this story is being told of a man who had 3 friends, very, very close friends. And one day he was charged and taken to the court for an act he did not do. And when the case was called up, the magistrate asked him if he was guilty. He said, "No, I'm not guilty." The magistrate asked him what evidence you have to show they did not commit the act. He said, "I can go and bring a friend and he can come and exonerate me, that is, exculpate me, free from the blame." So he ran quickly to his first friend, said, "I want you to come and tell the magistrate I did not do that act." And the first friend said, "No, I am not going anywhere. I am not going." And we're good friends, you know. So he went to the second friend. He said, "My friend, I need your help more than ever. Come with me now." He said, "I will come with you up to the church door and no more. I will not go inside." That's the second friend, you know. Then he went to the third friend. And the third friend said, "I will go with you." And he did go, gave evidence, and he was free. My dear people, listen to me. All of us sitting here this morning, all of us sitting here this morning have got those 3 friends. Let us see, who are those 3 friends I'm talking about. The first friend who would not go is our material possession, the house and the car and the rice land and so on. They would not go anymore, and they're good friends because they comfort us and so on. And it's good to have them, but do not use those to exploit people. The second friend are you who are sitting here. The people who come out here this morning, we are going to go with Marcy up to the cremation site and no more. So my friend, it is good to live with your neighbors, make good friends with them and so on, so they can they can be with you in times of sadness and happiness too. And who is the third friend? Do we have that third friend? That third friend who went and freed from that charge. And the third friend is our karma or action. It is our karma or action that will accompany us at the time of death. But are we nurturing a third friend? We find time to build, that's the first friend. We find time to go and socialize with other second friend. But are we doing good things? Are we doing good karmic action that will accompany us? So this morning I want to ask you, my friend, let us nurture that third friend. Let us do good to ourselves, do good to people, go to our mandir, pray to God and change our lifestyle. And in closing, I want to remember this thought here. Slow down. Be patient about life. If you are thinking about wealth, somebody is thinking about health. If you are thinking about health, somebody has just died. For every house that goes up on this earth, a grave is dug below this earth. For every For every smile on this earth, there's a drop of tea drops for every smile on this earth, there's a drop of tears somewhere else on this earth. For every celebration of a child born, there are tears of burial somewhere else. For every drop, whenever you drink water or you urinate, somebody somewhere on this earth, on this planet, is longing for a drop to drink. And every time you throw food into the dustbin, someone is searching for the remnants to eat it. So my dear people, we satisfy what you have, find time for God, find time to help others. And for this family, I want to ask the sons to take care of their father, to be very close to the father. He's a businessman, and his business is very complex, and he needs the support of the son and other relatives. Your mommy is going to town, and you have to take care of your father. He's getting old now too, and he will soon hand over. It is like fervent fish. The Lord Krishna is going to give this family the health and strength to continue to live the way they are living, and that very soon their life will go back to normalcy. And I want to ask all of you this morning, let us change our lifetime. You know, in the Mahabharata, the question was asked, what is the greatest amazement on this earth every day? And you said, the amazement on this earth every day is that every day we see our brothers and sisters going back to the cremation site. And for the moment we are there, that could be sitting here, we think about life. But then we turn our backs and go, we behave as though we will not die. We behave as though we will not die. I know the question was asked, what is greater than this earth? And you said, my Lord, a mother. A mother is great. What a mother can give us, this earth cannot give us. According to Hinduism, a mother is a deity. Again, I want to give my condolences. And I want to ask all of you, especially neighbors around here, to give us support to this bereaved family at this time here. I personally, if there's anything I can do to help at this time, I'll be happy to do this. Again, I ask you, we do not know when our time is coming. Let's prepare for it and find time for God. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, dear Sarmila, for your words of encouragement, your condolences, and of course, the great lessons that you brought here this morning. My friends, if we do not remember everything, let us at least remember the illustration that was presented about the three friends. Many times in our lives, we are focused heavily on material gains. Sometimes we focus on the wrong things, and we fail to realize, like Sir said, to ensure that our karma becomes good. When we do good, oh man, definitely good will meet us. It said, the good you do comes right back to you. I repeat that. The good you do comes right back to you. Nothing that we do will go unpaid. Check one. But my friends, sometimes, as Sir Maida said, at these forums the lessons are taught. We sit and we think about so many things. And we say, you know what, we're going to change. But when we go home, we go right back to our old ways. And that is not good enough. We have great teachers here this morning. We have so many great lessons coming from these educators. Let us take them and ensure they impact our lives in a positive way so we can live better. Sir said, death, once we take birth, we have to die. Aunty Marcy didn't know, Sister Marcy didn't know that this was going to happen to her. But we all know that death will come. We don't know when, we don't know where, we don't know how it's going to come. Let us prepare for it. Today we look at her lying here. Let us take this as a lesson, because one day we are also going to be in the same position. Loved ones for us will be like this. So then why live bad, my friends? Why are we there doing wrong things? Let us be good to one another and make this world a better place. Thank you again, Sir. We listen to a member from the Riverstone Mandir, after which I'll ask Mia to come and poem. I think she's the eldest niece.
See, from the time the Atma left a small creature on the hands, I do know where it's gone. So we must experience the Atma as love, shared to the board and the beast, the thing that frequent cross. God does not test God does not feel happy when he piles calamity and calamity on a man. You are asked to examine so that your progress may be record down. Everything that happens in this world, every corner, I do know, but sometimes I pretend like if I do know. In order to give you happiness, I ask you, what happened? But India has given birth to many noble women, like Savitri, who brought her dead husband back to life. Chandramati, who could stop the wildfire in the forest to protect her son and husband, and she. Sita, who could come out from the blazing fire unscorched, and Dayamati, who could reduce and reminded the hunter to ash. Sumati, who could stop the sun from blazing. Because of such woman, God loves to incarnate in this land, India. Women make mistakes sometimes, but you must pardon them and put them on the right path. When you respect woman, you get more power. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pitaji, from the Riverstone Mandir, and I think that's a call for us to show greater respect to the women folks. We must respect our mothers, we must respect our sisters, and always be there for them. While we're at Aunty Marcy's funeral, I want to say though, to the mothers and sisters, the scriptures say we must respect you, but it said that if you give that respect, you're going to get it. You have to model your lives, you have to do the right things before that respect is given too. And I take this opportunity, as someone who was about a place to talk from time to time, to say, personally of course, and I use this forum to do it, that sometimes I feel so disappointed to see the way our mothers and our sisters are dressed, to see the way our mothers and our sisters behave. What I want to say to you is make sure you carry yourselves in such a good manner, in a respectable manner, so that you can gain that respect and that love. You can win the hearts of many. My friends, funerals, satsangs, pujas, thanksgivings, and so on are forums for us to get great lessons. So today I utilize this to tell you, mothers, sisters, fathers, give that respect. Live a good life so that others can emulate you. So thanks again to the uncle from the Riverstone Mandir. I'll ask me, the eldest niece, to come forward and give her poem. I want to also extend condolences to the relatives, to the sisters and so on. Aunty Marcy, they're here. I want to recognize you and extend condolences to all of you. Come forward.
Good morning, I am Miss Marcy's niece, and this poem is written by her father. The name of this poem is God's Paradise. God's paradise must be so wonderful because He only caters for the best. God looked down on earth and saw your tired face and tears. He knew all your sufferings, so He put His arms around you and placed you in His paradise, so that you can have eternal rest. Because His paradise only caters for the best. He knew all the pain you were going through, and this earthly place was not for you. So He took you in His loving arms and placed you in His paradise, where the sunshine meet the waters and form diamonds of a blessed sight. God's love is always there to keep you warm and happy. His heavenly angel hovers around you to guard and keep you from every adversity. Your dreams will always be excellent and magnificent. God loves you and He only takes the best. Your goals was achieved by your constant prayers, and now you are in God's presence. Let your soul rest in peace and spirit rise in glory. Thank you.
Very, very nicely put here, Leah. Thank you so much for your contribution. And indeed, in God's garden, for God, when He comes to the earthly garden, He picks the best flowers that are there. And surely, Sister Marcy was one of those flowers that God really, really admired, God really adored, and definitely took her away. So we have a few other speeches. Her son is here, Rivaldo. He's going to make his contribution at this time. After which we'll have Uncle Lochan. He's going to say something as well. Then we move to the eulogy. I think by then we should be at 11:30 when I hand you over to Panditji.
morning, everyone. Today, thank you for all for being here to honor the life of my late mom. Seeing so many of you gather here is testament to the fact that she had in all of our lives. My mom was one of the most hardworking, caring, and selfless person I've ever known. No matter what she was going through, she always put others first. Even when she wasn't feeling well, she would still check up on me, making sure I was okay before thinking about herself. That was just who she was, someone who knew whose love knew limits. Some of my favorite memories with her are asking her the weirdest questions and telling her the most random stories ever. And no matter how strange they were, she would always listen and engage and always make me feel heard. It was one of the greatest gifts making people feel loved and valued no matter what. She taught me so much, not just through her words, but the way she lived. She showed me what it means to be strong, to be kind, to give without expecting anything in return. Losing her feels like losing myself, but I know that she lives on in everything that she taught me. In the way I love, in the way I care for others, in the way I face challenges with strength, she is still here. Mom, thank you for everything, for your endless love, for your sacrifices, for being an incredible person you are. I will always carry my love with you. Rest in peace, Mom. I love you.
Sometimes, my friends, for those of us who ever really passed through this, we try to wear this shoe, and I really don't understand it. I can't even start thinking how that would feel. What I want to tell Rivaldo, I hope I have that name right, is that I'm sure that your mother is very pleased with all your achievements thus far. And I want to encourage you not to give up. Continue to shine bright so that you can make her happy. I want to further say to Rivaldo and to Ishwar, for the little one would not understand now, your father is here and he needs your care, he needs your love. As Sormita said, this is your time to ensure you perform your duty. This is your time to look at him, for he's getting old and he would need your love and support. And I'm sure your mom, Aunty Marcy, Sister Marcy, will be very, very happy if you as a son care your father. I want to tell Uncle Luchan too to continue to look out for the children and be there for them as long as you can. My friends, I have 3 speeches to read now. Uncle Luchan will not bother to speak. We know this is extremely difficult for this family, so this is his speech today. I never said goodbye. I never got a chance to say I love you. I never got a chance to say I miss you. Nobody told me that you were gonna die, Marcy. It hurts. I never ever got that chance to say goodbye, my loving wife, Marcy. Where are you now? Talk to me, Mars. Show yourself and let me see. But when I think of it, I know this is not possible. No matter how much I try, Marcy, I cannot see you after you leave today. I would not be able to say goodbye, for this is the last. I hope you're happy wherever you are, Marcy. I have you, and I will always have you in my heart, no matter how far you go. To the heavens above, I wish I could fly to bring you back, Marcy, but I never ever got a chance to say goodbye. I will remember each day as I live my life, what a great person, what a good person you are to me, Marcy. Such a privilege to have known you and to have that union with you as my better half, Marcy. But yet I did not get to say goodbye and tell you that final I love you. I will keep with me in good times all the memories that we share. I want you to know, Marcy, that I really, really cared for you just the way you cared and loved me. Till we meet again, my dearest and most loving wife, may God always bless your soul. I love and miss you dearly, dearly, my dear, beloved Marcy. And that's from Uncle Lucha. Permit me now, from the big son Ishwar and daughter-in-law Kimi. Today we gather here with heavy hearts to honor a woman who lived a remarkable life and who touched the lives of many in a countless way, our beloved mother and aunt, Marcy. To us, you are more than a foster mother. You are more that second mother to us who gave us that motherly love and affection. From the moment, Kimmy says, from the moment I entered the family, you welcomed me with open arms and unconditional love, Auntie Mars. You made bonding feel so effortless, and your kindness definitely created a space where I felt that I was at home. Your wisdom, generosity, and warmth were gifts that I will forever treasure, Auntie Marcy. We will surely miss sharing the junk food. We will surely miss those long conversations and the silly jokes you gave in your own way. We cannot understand how soon or why did you leave so soon, Auntie Mars, but God knows the best, and definitely you're resting well with Him. May Sri Krishna give your soul moksha, Auntie Marcy. And the final speech, I'm just doing what I'm asked to do, please, devotees. Today, our hearts are heavy as we say goodbye to a dear, loving Aunt Marcy. She was a source of love and kindness, a woman of wisdom, always ready with a warm smile to give words of encouragement to all. Her presence brought joy to our family, and her kindness touched many persons in our society. Though she is no longer with us, my friends, her love and beautiful memories will always remain forever in our hearts. May her soul rest in peace. And these words are coming from Big Tito and Baby. And I think they are relatives, they're the nieces of Uncle Lochan and the children of our dear Mataji here. My friends, before I hand to the person who will be doing a eulogy, can that person please come forward? I can't recall the name. I just want to say today that it's indeed very, very difficult. And I am not sure after the Strad, the 13th day or the 12th day Strad, what is going to happen. But what I know is that all of us need to play an important role to continue to comfort this family. Let us lift them before Bhagwan so that He can give them His divine blessings so they can move forward. This is not easy at all for this family. I want to say to Uncle Lochan, your good deeds, as Sir Maid and others said, last night I did say this, you are a true humanitarian. You are someone that people look up to. You are very helpful, very kind. And I know, Uncle Lochan, because of your good deeds, Bhagwan will bless you and your entire family. God will give all of you the strength that you need to carry on. Do not give up. Be encouraged that good days are going to come, and definitely you're all going to be blessed. I now hand you over to the sister who will read the eulogy. Oh, so the little boy, her son is here, he wants to say something. Come forward. So Karnan, the cousin, will read the eulogy. Oh, so her son wants me to read something. From Javindra to Mom. Oh my goodness, this is so... Ashar, I noticed he put this inside just now. From Javindra to Mom. I love you, Mom. I love you. I love you so much. And I still wish you were here with us. I love you, Mom. Javindra is very small, he may not understand. I trust that someone can step up and give him that motherly love in the absence of his mother. Carlin, a cousin, will now read the eulogy.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Carolyn, and I am Marcy's cousin. Allow me to read this eulogy to you, if I may. Marcelene Maxine Fredericks, fondly known as Marcy, was born on the 7th of March, 1986 at Wakapow Health Center to her loving parents, Clifford Roy Fredericks and Philomena Ann Fredericks. And she was the eldest of 5 sisters, Marlene, Marcel, Marina, and the late Melanie Fredericks. She attended the Mabel Sandy Nursery and Primary Schools, then pursued her secondary education at Mabel Sandy Top and Charity Secondary School. Marcy spent her early years living in the peaceful village of Wakapow, where she enjoyed spending time with her family and friends, going to church on Sundays and making delicious pastries. She was admired by many for her beauty, especially her bright, lovely smile that lit up any room, and her black, long hair. She had a personality of humility, contentment, and obedience. She was very soft-spoken with a bright smile, which shaped her character of politeness. She was the sunshine of the family, touching everyone who she interacted with her kindness and love. On the 28th of October 2003, she was blessed with a bouncing baby boy, Rivaldo, who brought joy to her life. And in the year 2005, she got married to Nankishore Singh, popularly known as Poached Egg. They lived together for 20 years. Marcy was also a very hard-working and supportive wife. She was a supportive wife that when Lochan said, "Marcy, call a certain person," right away she knew the number she had to dial. On the 28th of December 2019, 16 years later, she gave birth to an adorable baby boy, Javendra Singh, who will miss her dearly. Marcy understood that obedience was better than sacrifice. She also knew the value of punctuality, hard work, and commitment to gain success. For those who knew her would tell you that she never passed up an opportunity to drink some Coca-Cola. She also loved getting her makeup and nails done by her sisters and foster daughter Rumina and daughter-in-law Kimi. She was a very understanding and loving daughter and the best big sister anyone could ever ask for. She was always in touch with her parents and dear sisters, constantly reminding them how much she loved them and encouraged them to strive to become the best version of themselves. The love she had for her beloved sons and her foster children, Ishwar, Meera, Rumina, and the late Devendra, was selfless and unconditional. Who can attest to her being the good listener and would do whatever it took to ensure that they were happy and comfortable. And not forgetting her sister-in-laws, Drew, Sari, especially Savitri, with whom she shared a special bond and always said that she, Savitri, was like a second mother to her. As we drew this eulogy to a close, I would like to express my deepest gratitude for the time we were blessed to share with Marcy, whose presence in our lives brought immeasurable joy, love, and lessons. So thank you, Marcy, for the love, laughter, and wonderful time. We take comfort in knowing that you are at peace and we will meet again someday. We love you always. May her soul rest in peace. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carlin, the cousin of the late Sister Marcy, for reading the eulogy. So we heard a life story and many great things about this sister who's lying here. I trust that we take a page out of her book and we can start being that very, very good person if we have not started as yet. You know, my friends, it is said behind every successful man, there's a supportive wife. And we can see this here. Uncle Lochan will definitely miss her. And I want the wives who are here to step up and give that love and support to their other half. You know, every year when we have our Holy Kid to be birthed in Perseverance, I was telling someone earlier, this family will support us so much. And before one of the workers called, Sister Marcy would always call and say, your portion of the stripping is there, come and get it. You know, always kind, always loving, and always giving. They always love to give, they love to share, and it's really a wonderful thing. At this time, I'll ask our dear Pandit Ji, we have very young and vibrant Pandit Ravinji to come and make his contribution. And after Pandit, we'll ask Baiji Amit from the Perseverance Mandir and Aunty Sandra to sing 2 philosophical songs for us. When Pandit is finished, we'll move straight into the viewing.
बोलिए श्री कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की. As finally class funds, we join Parata as I commence a brief approach for today's proceedings. Om Yam Brahma Varunindra Rudra Marutah Stunvante Divyastave Veda Sanga Padakramo Panishader Gayanti Yam Samaga ध्यानावस्थितर्तकृतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यां तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणदेवाय तस्मै नमः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितं भगवत नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथीतं पूर्णमुनिनः मध्ये महाभारतम् अदव्रैतं मृतवर्षणि भगवते मष्टदस्तहयायिनी अम्वत्मामनुसन्धामि भगवद्गीते भवते श्री। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गोपी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरवरधारी। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी। यशोदा नंदन ब्रज जन रंजन। यशोदा जमुना तीर बनचरी। यमुना तीर बनचरी। जय गिरवरधारी। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी। सोऽहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्विषो न अस्ति न प्रिय। ये भजन्ते तु मां भक्त्या मयि तेषु चापहं। जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी। ओ जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी। ओ जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी। बोलिए श्री कृष्ण कन्हैयालाल की जय। प्रिय भक्तजन पूज्य पंडितों और सब लोग नमस्कार। सीताराम सीताराम everybody. Namaskar or Namaste literally means I bow to the divinity of God within each and every one of you, irrespective of our religious beliefs, irrespective of whatever human form we worship God. Ek Bhagavan. There is just one God. Thousands of names and forms. Today, my dear friends, I endorse words being mentioned by other speakers before me. And as we thank God for giving us the opportunity to meet in form of this nature, which might sound a little bit crazy, thanking God for this phase of life. For it is most fitting, I can recall someone earlier mentioned, that for every phase of life we continue to give praise and thanks. It is most fitting, my dear friends, that not only in this time whereby we go through so many difficulties, specifically in the form of death, losing our dear and loved ones, but at all times we continue to glorify the name of God. We continue to give prayers and thanks to Thee. Today, commencing on this note, as we express gratitude and thanks to God for giving us the opportunity to meet in this forum, whereby today, very unfortunately, that the Atma, we understand the Atma would have left the body of the deceased. Nevertheless, my dear friends, as we continue to pray to Bhagwan, to God in whatever form and way, in bringing full comfort, courage, faith and understanding to the bereaved relatives and friends of the deceased, in this most dreadful phase of life which is known as death that they're presently going through. I am cognizant of the fact that only recently there was another death in the family, the son of the home, the son of the home that is, and at a very early stage, now the mother's leaving. Today, my dear friends, as I utilize the most honored opportunity to leave a brief message for us, taken from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavad Gita happens to be the divine song, my dear friends, as the name tells for itself. And a divine song which is meant for you and I to be joyful about, or to dance upon. And so, which literally means that if you and I can apply the methods being laid out in our scripture as well, specifically today we talk about the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, while others refer to the Holy Quran or the Holy Bible. Today we talk about Bhagavad Shri Krishna Srimad Bhagavad Gita, whereby it sends us the message, that of which is good enough for you and I to be strong even in this very phase of life which is known as death, losing our dear and loved ones. And so on this very note, my dear brothers and sisters, even though this is not that much of a pleasing situation, this is something which you and I will always hear and continue to experience until our time comes. It is something which you and I cannot run from at all. There is no puja, there is no ritual, there is no panditji, there is no swami, there is no pastor nor a meji that could stop death. The most of which you and I can do, my dear friends, is prayers. And prayers hoping that it will maybe of some benefit for the deceased, the Atma of the deceased, that is. And today, my dear friends, as we bow to the lotus feet of Bhagavan Shri Krishna, we recited the one shloka. Many times we ask why. Why is it that sometimes, and I can truly recall someone again mentioning earlier that she would have been a very active individual or member of the Riverstone Mandir. And that is indeed commendable. Unfortunately, I have not been acquainted with the family that much in terms of meeting her as well at that Mandir temple. Nevertheless, my dear friends, a true devotee of Bhagwan, God generally, is one who performs seva. That person is considered a sevak. The word sevak literally means the one who gets the action done, performing the actual action. And so today, as we acknowledge that, I want to also acknowledge a brother of mine. He's way over there. For those of whom can see him, I'm pointing directly into his direction. Sir, we are forever grateful for your service. I see no difference with him, and I acknowledge it. Why? Why? One may say it might not be the fittest thing to do, but who knows what could happen to me tomorrow or minutes from now, right? And so we acknowledge your service. The world needs more people like this. The world needs more people who not only teach by words, but by their actions. And so, unfortunately, one of such great person would have left this world. That's the mother who's leaving here today. From this date onwards, we will nowhere ever again see the physical body. But today, my dear friends, which gives me, like I've mentioned, the greatest opportunity to leave it as this most brief message taken from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, one shloka which we have just recited, whereby Bhagavan Shri Krishna is saying One may ask the question, why is this happening to this family only right now? Why couldn't it happen maybe a few months later or some other time? See, I got to understand as well that the late mother would have been going through quite a difficult time as well. She was from time to time going through intense pain. Nevertheless, my dear friends, as some of us, maybe we see death as a foe or as an enemy. See, it relieves us from such pain at times too. Today, my dear friends, while it will be so much painful for those of whom are still alive, it is something which you and I must always remember, that the deceased, the Atma, is on its journey while you and I are still here to deal with all the hurdles and difficulties of the world. But truly, my dear friends, when we understand Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the very shloka that we recited, Samoham Sarvabhuteshu Namedvishu Astina Priyaha Ye Bhajanti Tumam Bhaktya Mayati Tishu Chapaham. Shri Krishna saying to Arjuna, which are all considered Arjunas of today's society, that he loves none, God generally, that he loves none nor does he hate any. Which means God is a neutral source. And so that which happens, my dear friends, in our lives is based upon our karma. And karma is a very strong word. Yatha karma tatha palam. Whatever we do, it will definitely come back to us. And so of all the great actions being done by the deceased in our time being spent on this earth, my dear friends, she will certainly enjoy that. Just in the matter of time. Just in the matter of time. That which is meant to be will certainly be, my dear friends. And so, yet, like I'm saying, Bhagavan Shri Krishna says, Sarva dharmam parityaja mama ekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyo moksha isyami ma suchaha. For those of whom surrenders their duties to Him, God, generally, you will certainly come to me without no doubt, while I remove you from all sarva papebhyo moksha isyami ma suchaha. Remove all or dispel all the sins which been committed. And of course, you'll be leading towards moksha when we start becoming conscious that we're not the body and we're beyond. When I mentioned, my dear friends, that God loves none and He hates not anybody as well. He loves none nor does He hate any. Today is a humble reminder, my dear brothers and sisters, that we should not see any difference. We shall always continue to see the oneness within each other. And so, when I say that God loves none and He hates none as well, He loves none nor does He hate any, it is truly to remind all of us that none of us will leave this world without the actual time. Nobody leaves this world without the right time. It only happens at the right time. Only last evening, I was in another forum with a great Swamiji, and he was saying that this happened once. That God, the God Yamraj, Yamdeva, he makes no mistakes at all. That even if we're identical twins, he knows the difference. And so when the time is precise, it will anyway happen. That is ringing a bell in our ears, that we don't know when that time is. So which gives us the opportunity, my dear friends, to reflect upon ourselves and start living consciously in the present time, my dear brothers and sisters all. Today, as I'm fastly approaching the end of my short message, a humble reminder for all of us is that as we continue to be good human beings, not only Hindus, Muslims, or Christians, continue to be good and conscious human beings, it will enhance the world in a significant way, my dear friends. Allow our spiritual growth to be enhanced in a significant way. May God come to bless us all. May Bhagavan come to bring the full faith, courage, and understanding to the bereaved relatives and friends of the deceased, especially the little ones and the father, the husband that is. To all you wonderful devotees of God, continue to support. Again, I endorse words of my dear brother Paramanandaji. Continue to support each other, and of course, especially the immediate family of the deceased. And during this time, as they go through, my dear brothers and sisters, your support for sure, your prayers, the way of where you comfort them will definitely be very meaningful to them. Yet, my dear brothers and sisters, there is no greater prayer than your own. Always remember that. This goes to the immediate family. There is no greater prayer than your own. Whether what name and form you worship God, continue to pray, continue to worship Him by not only going to the mosque, mandir or church, no, but continue to be like a seva, performing seva, performing selfless services, acknowledging the presence of God in His creation. It is one greatest way to continue existing in this world. I thank you very much for listening to me. I only hope and pray that whatever I've said in this very short time can enlighten us a little bit more, of which our dharma propagates. Boliye Shri Krishna Kandhaya Lal ki Jai. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to a very young, very intelligent, very humble Panditji for bringing to us a very meaningful, a very powerful message this morning, yet very, very simple. My friends, if we do not start living a very conscious life, if we do not focus on the things we're involved in, then we can continue to go down the wrong road by making bad choices. Panditji has alluded to that in his own way, and here's my call to all of you to live peacefully, continue to give kindness, continue to be good, because heavily he focused on karma. We heard that from Pandit, we heard that from Sir Meda and others. Let us do good things. When our actions become good, surely the consequences would be good. And we all want good things to come our way. Let us not only talk it, but let it be seen. Let us not only say good, but let us do good. And when we do good, surely we are going to reach good as we live our lives. So there'll be a slight change in the program. And before we start reviewing, we have some time. We're leaving here at 12:15, based on the guidance I was given. So we have two other speakers. So Brother Ruben is here, and I think he has to make a short contribution. And at this juncture too, I want to acknowledge the presence of Madam Nandrani Kunja, also known as Aunty Juliet, our MP. She's here. I know she has a very packed schedule based on all the visits from the ministers, but she made some time, and this is what the leaders do. She made that time to come here, so we'll facilitate her with a very short presentation as well. Brother Ruben, then.
Thank you, brother, and good morning to each and every one of you. You know, it is not the best thing when we have to meet in this form. It is always a very, very sad moment. More so when just in a matter of weeks we were here attending the funeral of Kevin. And today we are here to attend the funeral of Aunty Marcy. Before I go forward, I would like to, on behalf of myself and my wife Sarojini, who have been very close to this family, I would like to extend my condolences to the family, relatives and friends of Aunty Marcy. Sarojini has been here working with Mr. Singh for approximately 10 years now. And she's not just an employee here, but she has been a part of this family. Her relationship with Aunty Marcy has grown over the years. They have been very, very close. And today, it really, my wife, it hurts her a lot, the passing of Aunty Marcy. Me personally, who would have come into contact with her for many years now, it hurts me a lot. There is so much we can say about her. But today, I want to bring before you something that I observe about her. And one thing I would like to mention, even though there are numerous things, and that is her humbleness. Aunty Marcy was very, very humble. She was the kind of person that I believe anybody would like. The moment you come into contact with her, she's likable, so to speak. She makes you feel welcome. And like many other persons would have mentioned, she go all out to help. Today, she would be here no more. But it really hurts me personally when I think of our little boy. I am the father of a 5-year-old, and I don't even want to imagine what that would be like. This child having to grow without a mother. But you know, God knows best, and He do best. Of all that we might say or we think should have happened, we have no control over death. And I would like to speak to you now because I believe Aunty Marcy would have lived her life. She have to give account to God for herself. But we have a responsibility to ourselves. And that is to make sure that our appointment with death, that we are prepared for it. What makes our appointment with death so scary is that this is one appointment that its specific time has not been given to. So anytime the bell can knock for us. My encouragement to you people is not about building mountains in this world. It's not about your achievement here in this life. The Bible says, lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven. That in a soon day to come, God would say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Do something special for yourself, and that is to make sure what belongs to God is being made right with God, and that is your soul. To Mrs. Singh, God doesn't give us more than we can bear. I know I cannot say to you, I understand. I would never understand the way you're feeling right now. It hurts, it's painful. To be losing a son, and shortly after a wife, it is not easy. But I believe weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. God is going to give you the strength that is needed at this point in time to bring you through this. But also I would like to let you know that God may be saying something to you. Just hear what He is saying and act upon such. To every one of you who would have supported this family in whatever way, we say thank you. And again, on behalf of my wife, I want to say to the family, may God keep you and preserve you, give you the strength that you needed at this moment to take you through this time of grief. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brother Ruben, for your very encouraging words, like other speakers too. And I know that these are not words just coming forth here, but these persons would continue to support this family. And it's a wonderful thing. God has blessed all of us to come and live on the face of earth as His family. Let us embrace each other. Let us always be there for one another to make this world a better place. With that being said, I now ask our MP to come and give her brief speech, and then we have a relative of the deceased who would also say something briefly. So let's keep these very short so we can finish off for the allotted time.
Thank you, Sessional Chair. Chalochan, the sons, the mother, sisters, father, and other relatives. To you all sympathizers, a pleasant good day. Walaikum salam and namaste. You might wonder to know why I said a pleasant good day. But according to the Christian scriptures, they said, in everything you give thanks. I just want to say I was really shocked. After working the entire day, then I was told that Marcy has left. I said, immediately I have to be here to support Lochan, who has been like a nephew to me. Because recently he has lost his son, and now he has lost his wife. And not only a wife, there are many wives around. But they said, every successful man, there's a woman. And I have known Marcy for quite a long time. She was a pleasant personality. She supported Lochan and his business and his kids fully and beyond. So sometimes he wants to question God, but when we do consider, as long as you come, you have to go. All of us have gathered here, but the time will come when we have to leave this premises. Likewise, when we enter into this world, there is a time that we have to go. Since we are born, our history on earth is written. And there is no one or nobody, according to the learned pandit, can stop death. So I just want to tell the family, Marcy time on earth has come to an end. And I want to encourage you to take everything to God in prayers. I hope that Lochan will take it to God in prayers. Only God, regardless how many support you get, only God can be to your side. I stand here with mixed emotions. And I must say, I started traveling this morning from 7 to be here. And that's the reason I am late, but I know that I have to be here. Marcy, may your soul find eternal rest. To the son, I know it's very hard, baby, but you will be well taken care of. My nephew, take it to God in prayer. Rest in peace, Marcy.
Thank you very much, Auntie Juliet, for your comforting words to the family. And it is true, all of what's happening here, we must take it to God in prayers. Once we pray with tremendous faith, love, and devotion, I'm sure our healing cry to Bhagavan will be heard. So God bless his family, and let us have the final speaker before the viewing, the final 50 minutes of viewing, and 2 songs.
Hello everyone. Here is a tribute to Auntie Marcy. Majority of this is words written by my mom. Forever present smile and tireless energy. Auntie Marcy had a smile that would brighten up even the dullest days. She was always on the move. Never want to sit still when there was work to be done. Whether it was helping the family business or making sure every family function runs smoothly. She gave it her all. Her presence was not just welcoming or welcomed, it was needed. She had a way of making everything feel effortless, even when she was juggling 100 tasks. Her selflessness and unwavering devotion. If there was one word to describe Auntie Marcy, it would be selfless. She never said no. When it comes to family, especially my late grandmother and grandfather, no matter what the task was, she would never say no to them. No matter how busy she was. She always made time for them, ensuring their comfort and happiness. She believed that the family comes first, always putting others before herself. A rare and beautiful trait that made her truly special. The life wire of the family. Aunty Marcy kept the family connected, sometimes even bending the rules to do so. She shared a deep bond with her 3 sister-in-laws and was known for secretly calling them when her husband wasn't well, despite him telling her, "Don't call my sisters." But that was who she was. She could not keep loved ones apart, and she could not keep a secret of their brother away from them. Her role in the family, no family event was completed without Aunty Marcy at the heart of it. Whether it was wedding, religious function, or Sunday lunch, she made sure everyone was taken care of, from cooking and organizing and helping. A lasting legacy of love and warmth. Aunty Marcy leaves behind a legacy of love, kindness, and unwavering dedication to family. Though she is no longer with us, her spirit will always live in our hearts. As we remember her, I am reminded of a quote that perfectly embodies who she was. A mother, a sister, an aunt may have passed on, but the love she leaves behind is eternal. Aunty Mars, your name and memories will remain in our thoughts and in our family. We love you, we miss you dearly, and we will carry on your love with us always.
Okay, so there we have the nephew of Uncle Lochen. Thank you so much for your contribution too. And we can see indeed that Sister Marcy, Aunty Marcy, really touched the lives of many. And my friends, she was that medium that was used to keep the brother and his sisters connected. Coming into the family 20 years ago, spending quality time and doing quality things was no other than our dear mother and sister lying here, Aunty Marcy. She touched them, she left indelible marks in their hearts and minds. We too should do good like her to keep our families connected, to keep the families united, so that generally we can live in harmony and making our beautiful Dharati Mata, Mother Earth, a wonderful place to live in. So we'll start the viewing now in a very orderly manner. I'll do one verse of this song, the song that I really like to sing at funerals, and then I hand you to Baiji Amit. Then we have a member from the Riverstone Mandir. I'm asking you to do 2 verses, all of you, and then Aunty Sandra will bring the curtains down with the singing sessions. I want to say to all of you that this family would have cooked bojan for everyone, so there is food for everybody. Please ensure you eat. If you want to take it away, it's okay. And on behalf of Uncle Lochen and his family, the sons, other near and dear ones, I want to extend thanks to all of you for taking time off to be here. And I encourage you, as I thank you on their behalf, to continue to give them your love and support, for they need this more than ever. He would need visitors, he would need persons to talk with. Please do not give up on him nor his family. And you know why the little boy is crying profusely there? He says, I do not want my mommy to go in the fire. He knows that this is coming to the end. This is what's going to happen. And like Sir Maida said, we'll walk her up to the crematorium, but we have to come back. This is life. Take what's happening here today as an example and live good. Despite what people may say about you, to crumble and to bring you down, be the best version of yourself, my friends. And surely you are going to be blessed. I sing this song. 39 years ago, Mother Earth was blessed with a beautiful flower. that brought fragrance, that really rubbed off on many of us. And that beautiful flower was Aunty Marcy, Sister Marcy. That flower has fallen. It has withered, it has fallen, and definitely it is going back to its rightful abode today. Zindagi ke safar. And then I hand you back to Amit.
जिंदगी के सफर में गुजर जाते हैं जो मकाम ओ फिर नहीं आते ओ फिर नहीं आते जिंदगी के सफर में गुजर
Orderly manner, we have a very big crowd, and this will take us probably about 15 minutes, so let's do this in an orderly manner. We have time, so we can facilitate it. While we have the viewing being done in an orderly manner. Thank you all for coming. on behalf of the head teacher of Riverstone Nursery, Mrs. Munira Reed, she's here, and her staff extend condolences to Mr. Singh and his family for all this time, and of course that is because of all the love and support Mr. Singh will give to that school. We listen to a member from Riverstone and there are 2 verses of her bhajan, then Aunty Sandra will take it from here. Continue to view it in an orderly manner, please. Aunty Sandra will now take it from here. Thanks to the Meritones Band, thanks to all of you for being here. Do continue to give them your love and support. Aunty Sandra.
फिर कोई मुस्कुराए, फिर एक फूल खिलाए, कोई बुलाए और कोई आए, अब दिल चाहे क्या, फिर
Ready, stand everyone. Ready, stand. Ready, stand everyone.
There's food for those who are staying. Those who go to the cremation ground come back, there is food for you as well. If you'd like to take some, that's okay.
Sorry, the sun had though. Yeah, I don't know. Put the bag in front of me.
post between the gray car and the...
She get work.
Okay. You got one between the gray and the red car.
गर्भपुरुषः व्यक्तस्वरूपणे प्रेतस्य मोक्षार्थे सुकृतो भव सर्वदा श्री राम नाम सत्य है श्री राम नाम सत्य है श्री राम नाम सत्य है सबका ये गत है. All right, before we rest on the last one, let's swing on first. Thank you. All right, we'll go big button.
Do you want to get some look? All over there.
Before they get on the camera. You all right? Are you there in the vehicle? pink chair.
The pink chair.
Two chair up. Pray for her, please. A chair.
The pink chair.
Please, please. No.
Touch your foot then. Touch your foot. But you can't touch your feet, baby. Auntie, is that true? You can put in flour, no pepper. Ready for the body. They're ready for the bodies.
We need 2 parcels of here.
Somebody left on there, bro.
The one we had just now? What? Show the flower. What the flower? The brown the arm. What your name, Bull? Where there? No, another one.
So I do the rest.
Ah, sige nga boy.
Napot na peloy siya heran. Ay, what is one man? Napot na peloy siya.
Music night. You can play now. No, what do you want them to do? Yeah.
You can play music.
Hey, push. The guy with a black was on a more like playing music. Watch it, brace up, sir.
तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी हैरान हूँ मैं हैरान हूँ मैं तेरी मासूम सवालों से परेशान हूँ मैं परेशान हूँ मैं जीने के लिए सोचा ही नहीं दर्द संभालने होंगे मुस्कुराने थे
Dedicated in loving memory of my friend and brother. This is our gentleman. Rest in peace, my brother. All these years you've been with me. It was such a good journey. How can I complain? But you leave and go away. Oh, I wish that you could stay and take away all the pain. Now that you leave and go, your memories will live on. Now that you leave and gone, your memories will live on. God help me to be strong.
You want Travis? Come back, let's bring Javin,
Goodbye, my friend. Till we meet again, we that go by. You bring tears to my eyes. Goodbye, my friend. Until we meet again, we after all that we've been through, I cannot find a friend, someone to share my pain. After all the ups and downs, we always come around and start over again. Now that you leave and go, your memories will live on. Now that you leave and gone, your memories will live on. God help me to be strong. Goodbye, my friend. Until we meet again, with tears that go by, you bring tears to my eyes. Goodbye, my friend. Until we meet again, with tears that go by, you bring tears to my eyes. 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 Rest in peace, my brother. Dedicated in loving memory of my friend and brother. This is our gentleman. Rest in peace, my brother. All these years you've been with me. It was such a good journey. How can I complain? Up
you have to tell she ain't got to do now. Trev. Tell Osha go. I never tell you to tell Sister Carmen she should have been there now. So here what the pandit has said.
Pandit never she come from your board.
Okay. She always going to teach Nanny at school. You get teaching? You get teaching? Where you go do?
I did talk to her this morning. And get up and drink something this time around.
Wednesday afternoon. It's tomorrow night I work in a late. I have to exam tomorrow night. So Wednesday. So Saturday. Came back to work and Thursday somewhere. Get up and come here.
Rest in peace, my brother. All these years you've been with me, it was such a good journey. How can I complain? But you leave and go away. Oh, I wish that you could stay and take away all the pain. Now that you leave and go, your memories will live on. Now that you leave and gone, your memories will live on. God help me to be strong. Goodbye, my friend, until we meet again. With each day that go by, you bring tears to my eyes. Goodbye, my friend, until we meet again. With each day that go by, you bring tears
my friend.